Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today I'm back with another video here. Well, that was riveting, wasn't it? Again, it's the most frustrating loss of the season so far. The Flyers lose 3-2 to the Golden Knights. Look, I wasn't I was honestly fine with the Flyers' effort up until the third. I absolutely hated the third period. How many times are you gonna keep dumping in and not realize that is the sole reason why this game is just slowly, falling out of your hands? Um, it's really not that hard to realize that this team can't play this dump and chase style all the time. They can't. They don't have the offense to do it. They don't have the speed. They don't have it doesn't work like that. To the point where, like, if it's not working, do something different. I understand you've been winning a little bit, but you've been winning a lot because you've been able to play D. And unfortunately, there was, two really, again, the second goal that Vegas scores is a very, really nice move by Cotter. I mean, there's not much you can do on that one. It's a gorgeous goal. The other one, the Theodore one, that's basically an overtime winner. Really, I mean, it wins the game. It's a simple play by York. All you got to do is chip it off the glass. It's the same error that Sanheim made against Ottawa. It's just in a different period, and it's a different type of goal on the scoreboard. I mean, and it's a simple play. Instead of trying to go fancy and go around the guy, you chip it off the glass, and you at least could have got a point out of that game. Your goaltender bailed you out. As you can see here, for my 3 stars of this game. For the Flyers, I had Cates. I thought he had a good game. I had Carter Hart, and then I obviously Theodore. I mean, he scores the game winner. I thought he had a good game too. But again, I know it's a losing effort, and it's more of my 3 stars. I'm trying to add more Flyers guys into it. Obviously, I covered the team, so that's part of it. But I mean, yeah, man, like. It's just so frustrating. I'm not really going to go through it, period by period like I normally do, because if I'm being honest, it was way too late for me to really sit down and watch it like I normally do. I'm not saying I didn't watch it, but like to go over it like that, it's different. I like the Frozen Frenzy idea, but to have a game start at 11:15, it's 1:56 a.m. as I'm recording this. I have to be up at 7 o'clock. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'd rather this be a weekend thing if they did it. Or why do we have to stay up till 11:15 to watch a game? Like, I'm not a fan. I mean, again, I was fine with the Flyers' first period. The lines in this one were the same. Tippett, Coots, Atkinson, Konechny, Lawton, Forrester, Farabee, Cates, and Brink, Delorier, Paling, Hathaway, York, Sanheim, Zamola, Walker, Andre, and Sealer, and then Hart was in net, who was very good in this one. And again, the Flyers couldn't really close it down. I mean, just not a good third period in front of Carter Hart, and he was kind of left out to dry for most of that period. And, you can get away with that against some teams that are struggling early on. Teams like Edmonton, Dallas has been, they've been good, even though the Flyers kind of, stuck it to them for most of that game. They did get a point out of that one, and they deserved a point in that game against the Stars. They deserved one tonight, and for a good chunk of this game, they deserved the win. Just like, again, not ideal. I mean, it's little things. Like, you're gonna keep having games in this season where you're gonna blow it for a good stretch of the game, or you're going to have periods where you're going to be outplayed, right? And that's fine. Like, they don't have the offense to, play in games like that. And that's why, when it was 2-1 and you had some chances to add, you have to. They just don't have the offense to do that, is the problem. And again, Vegas is too good of a team to, let them stay in it for as long as they did. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Noah Cates gets on the scoreboard for the Flyers, gets his first goal of the season. They get a fluky one from Atkinson, And again, it's little things. I mean, like I thought they had a good first period after the first couple of minutes of chances for Vegas. Um, but again, they get a power play. They didn't do much with it late in the first period. Could have been 3-1. PK has been good. I mean, Hart made some good saves in the second too. Vegas had no shots in over 9 minutes. Flyers did that a couple times. They did it against Edmonton. They did it against Vancouver. Uh, you know, it's just little things like that, man, where it's like Hart's making a lot of saves. Vegas had to push late. You get out of the period. You're still up 2-1. You got to find a way to close it out. You can't keep playing this defensive style, chip and Jace, go get it when like you don't have the offense and you just spend like an entire shift in your own zone. Like you can't keep doing that, and it's just not a recipe to win. And it's worked before. I mean, it's been working in these past couple of games, but you can't consistently play that all the time because it's not sustainable with this offense. It just isn't. When you look at the third period itself, it was all Vegas. Flyers were stuck in their own zone, too much sitting back, too many laid back plays. I mean, again, that play from York at the end of the game, it's a simple thing. It's the same thing from Sanheim. Chip it off the glass. Why are you trying to make a play there with 30 seconds? Like, get the overtime. Get the point. Take the chance in 3-on-3 than trying to make a play right outside your zone. And I know Atkinson came back and broke up the play, but it all stems from the original turnover from York. So, I mean, like, there's only so much you can do. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, unfortunately, they do lose this one 3-2. I'm not going to try to get too negative, though, because it is the Vegas Golden Knights. And they did have a good stretch of this game where, again, they played really well. But you got to find a way to close that one out. Unfortunately, it's early in the season. And, little things like that, too. So it is what it is. But they have Minnesota on Thursday. Thanks, everybody, again, for all the support, as always. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. And, my name is Chris, and I'll talk to you all again soon.